We'll start with February 6th of 2023. Were you working with the Gwinnett County Police at that time?
I was.
And were you on shift that night of February 6th, 2023?
Yes, I was on shift.
Okay.
Yes. I can't remember if I was on call, but yes, I was on shift.
Okay. And I guess there's a difference. You could be on call and be the one that has to respond even if you're at home?
Yes.
Okay. But that day, did you respond to a crime scene out in Dacula off of Highway 316 near Drowning Creek Road?
Yes, I did.
And just tell us very generally what was going on when you got there.
Police had cordoned off an area within the woods at this point where there had allegedly been some bones located. So after that, I'll take some photographs of the area outside near the highway, and then I would take photographs leading into the woods, and then we would help do a search for additional bones.
Now, at this particular evening, who was kind of heading up the search for the remains and the recovery of the remains?
It was a team effort. So we had the area cordoned off, and then officers, detectives, and crime scene were all doing like a line search trying to look for more bones, and then eventually we called out the medical examiners to come and help us look and identify what was actually human bone versus animal bone.
And is that because the medical examiner has a specialty in that? And
yes,
not?
That is correct.
Okay. Now, that evening, just tell us kind of what generally you did there at the crime scene.
So I arrived and I took photographs of the highway, the area leading up to the actual crime scene in the woods. And then after locating the skull of the decedent, I put rebar in the ground to indicate where that was located so that after the bones are collected, we could return to that location. And I documented all the pictures, and we put flags down as we were doing the search. So then in my photographs, you'll see flags that indicate where an additional bone might be located. And then after that, I've left, and we decided that we were going to do an additional search during the daytime just to make sure that we've caught everything that was in daylight.
All right. Now, in terms of, were you part of the group? Were you actually picking up the bones and bagging them, or is that the medical examiner's office?
That was the medical examiner.
All right. So the next day, February 7th, did you return and participate in the search that day?
No, I did not.